Yeah, did you say bye to Aiden? We didn't have one either. All right, let's say hi really fast. Get your announcements. Hello there, welcome to Bead With Me. I'm Kay, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. The show is a little show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here at the bead life. And so please say hello, even on the replay. I always love knowing where you're coming in from, how you found me, what kind of beads you like to play with. How was your weekend? Did you catch Friday Night Live? Did you see? Did you see the co-host? She wasn't gonna get out without saying hello. She said, please get me in that photo and let me show off what I'm doing. Oh, she says, give me the remote. Put on a little bit of Bluey, maybe some just in time. Maybe that'll give us a little extra time as I go over some Monday announcement. We turn it off? Yeah. As people are popping on anyway, because they're probably not getting their notification. Yeah, oops. Let's see. Just in time. You go sit on the couch. You go sit on the couch. You gonna sit on the couch? What's wrong? It's okay.
Oh, hi! I'm Squidgy. This is Clovis, and she says, welcome to Firefly Island.
Clovis, Uncle Anton sent us to invite you and your friends to the Spado Village.
Sit on the couch.
She says she would love to come.
Here, you can ride in my basket. Now let's get back to Anton's birthday before the sun goes.
And we're back. All right, gotta keep them. Keep us going. Right now, I am swimming through. Let's see, going through orders. Okay, trying to keep up with you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. You know, each and every time we catch you guys live or not, or on the replay. But let's see. So this week is a full week. We have, let's see, it's the Great Bead Extravaganza. So that's like a huge weekend for beading, for all you beaders out there. So if you guys don't know, get in the know. Okay, I'll put a link into the comments or into the description of this post here, and add that, and so you can hop on over there and meet a lot of my beading friends who can teach you even more about beading in lots of different areas and aspects, because we all have kind of our fortes, or things that we love to play with, things that we're good at, you know, like cording and knotting, or metalsmithing, or seed beading, or, you know, all of the things. And then we also bring you a special guest, sometimes people from outside our industry that might be also very well known, either online or at shows, or, you know, from various places. So it gets a little bit of taste of other people who do lives, like I do here at Stars Beads. Okay. So that's going to be happening this weekend. All right. That's, so Friday there is a preview night. So that's when you're going to get to see all of us, hang out, and get to hear about what we are going to be showing off and teasing you guys with all weekend. So some of us have kids, some of us will be doing some live specials, deals. Some of us will be, putting some things onto our online site that, happen just for the Great Bead Extravaganza. So for those who have been, get excited for another weekend. Those that have not, get ready, okay? Make sure you're just ready to soak in all of the goodness, okay? So there's over a dozen presenters, so that means that's over like a dozen hours of beading. Okay, so I'm really excited for that. So that kind of changes up my schedule for the week. So this week we're gonna go hop out to the barn really fast and give you guys a preview of what you guys can be expecting for Friday Night Live, what you can be expecting, some things that I might be throwing into my presentation for this weekend, and which I like to have surprises. So I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about it until Friday. Okay, so today is Happy Monday announcements, and we'll do a little preview to kind of refresh your memory, because if you didn't catch Friday Night Live, then you might not know that we didn't do decoupage. We were going to do our beautiful decoupage beads and all the flower power, but then I ended up getting a second box in, and you guys decided live that we hold that until this week and show it all. Okay, so I'm going to kind of give you a recap of kind of the things that we saw in those box openings, give you a closer look so you guys can get excited for this week. And you, like I said, you guys can probably expect some of the technique, some of the things I'll be going over on my segment this weekend will help you use some of the components on from Friday Night Live. Okay, so this week will be Wednesday. We'll have our Wednesday night live sale where you can be expecting some fun beads there. We've got some nice new gemstone shapes. We've got, of course, throwing in some crystal deals. And, we had a really great Wednesday night live last week, and did some really great like rock bottom bundle deals. Okay, so that was like hot stuff. So if you weren't there, too bad. You better try again. We've had some really great deals on some really fun goodies that, you know what, there's like just not enough time on Friday Night Live, even after hours and hours and hours, right? So then that'll be Wednesday. That starts at 9 p.m. Okay, and then Friday we will be having our the Great Bead Extravaganza preview party. Okay, so that happens at 8 p.m. That will happen over on the Great Bead Extravaganza channel. Okay, I tend to try to share it over onto the Star Speeds, so you'll get all the breadcrumbs to get you there. Okay, to get to the preview, and then after preview, you can come back here to Friday Night Live, and I'll do a live sale starting at 9 p.m. It usually is about 9 p.m. Okay, give or take. Okay, so and then Sunday you can catch me at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my segment for the Great Bead Extravaganza. So we're excited. It is now springing, flinging into beads. Saying hi again, in case you missed it earlier. Oh, gotta say hi with the side with the bracelet. You know how that goes. She's got the right hand side. You got it? You got it with us? Okay, ready? Wave. Let's see some hearts, some thumbs up. Let's see, maybe she can see some. Can we make hearts? All right, you trying to take that? All right, we're gonna go outside. You wanna go outside to the barn? All right, you guys, let's take a quick little check. That is the announcements to kind of let you know what we're doing for the week. And for those that need a little, that was a little baby break. Here is a little puppy break. Somebody who wants to say, "Let me in, Mom. Let me in." Look at all those little hand and nose prints. Can you guys see through that? All right, that was a puppy break. All right. Oh, I guess I should put on her shoes. The things you got to do. All right, quick moment here. Malachi, come here. Where are you? Let's put on your shoes. Oh. It's a good thing you guys didn't see that just happen. I tried to land her on this thing and it's slippery and she just went right down. Alright, gotta strap up. Gotta head out to the barn. You can play outside. Alright. Ready? Yeah. Let's do it, kiddo. We'll turn this off. For now, we can come back to that task. All right, and here we go. Come on, Monica. Come outside. Here we go. Where are my shoes? All right, wearing rainbow shoes. My son and I now wear the same size shoe. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we're heading out to the barn. We're giving you a preview of what you could be expecting for Friday Night Live. We just went over this week's schedule. Okay. So there will not be a Bead With Me on Wednesday afternoon, but there will be a Wednesday Night Live. You gonna play with Sidewalk Talk? Okay. And let's see. All the invoices have gone out. I'm behind on shipments, so just know that if you have just paid some invoices, that those are a little bit behind in terms of shipment, but they're coming. Oh my gosh, I forgot I turned off the air. Okay, we'll have to turn that back on. And let's see, and give you a little recap, okay? A recap of what we saw in those boxes. Let's see. Let me make some space, because we made a mess on Friday Night Live. Okay, and then also don't forget that it is 20% off on all things turquoise. I was trying to be turquoisey and springy at the same time. All right, so all things in this turquoise color. Look, we saw this beautiful thing on Friday Night Live, this cute little Percy. But all the turquoise right now on Beadoria is discounted. Okay, so those are all 20% off with, I don't want to say the code wrong, but I want to say 0402 WNL, but it's on the website, so in case I got that wrong. All right, and get your stuff in, okay, because things are going a little bit crazy. That's in other news. So a lot of our things, as we know, come from overseas, and so I don't know what things are going to be like in terms of pricing, but I do want to kind of just touch that, because that is probably on a lot of people's minds of what's happening, and when are we going to be kind of seeing those different price hikes and stuff. So right now, I carry a lot of vintage things. I carry a lot of things that are also from overseas though, okay? So I can't tell you when we're going to start seeing those. All I can tell you is that if I would get it, I would start ordering your things as soon as you can, because we don't know what's going to be happening in the future with these extreme tariffs that are going on at the moment. So a lot of my things, especially things coming out of Beadoria, I might have to put like a pause on things, you know, while we get that worked out, you know. And look at my co-host. She's found some springy things. Let's take a look. Hey, Monica, let's check you out. I like your spring outfit. You're looking so cute. Welcome to the warehouse here at Stars Beads. This is my co-host, Lana Kai. She helps me stay on my toes, make sure that I am using plenty of color. As you can see, she picked the right glove. She says hi. She couldn't see herself. That's why. I like the chain necklace you chose. What happened to your bracelet? Betty, do you like that peacock purse? What happened to your purple bracelet, baby? All right, we're here for the recap of what you guys can be expecting for Friday Night Live. And where's your purple bracelet, babe? You like that, Roy? If the items are in the States already, no. No, you will see the price whatever you're going to pay. But if you see some things that like are like you're seeing, like that seems like a great, you know, seems higher than normal, then that could be possible. But you will see the price of whatever it is you're going to pay. Okay. All right, let's flip the screen around. We're going to take a look at what's on the table. Why is this not working? There we go. All right, so in that first box, just to kind of refresh your memory, we had seen some very cool decoupage wood. Okay, so that's a wood base with some really pretty. We saw these in Frida with Frida designs on them last time. This we're going summery. Look at that. Doesn't that kind of look like? What does that look like to you guys? I can say what I think, but what do you guys see there? Those are pretty neat. All right, this was Lana Kai's pick right here. Hey, Julie, I went over the schedule for this week. And, you know, we have the Great Bead Extravaganza. We've got Wednesday Night Live for some live shopping. We'll have some crystals, gemstones, you know, some good deals, which I would strongly suggest for our Wednesday Night Lives because those are coming in from beadoria.com. And we were just talking about kind of like the tariffs and how I just don't know how things are going to be going there. So I suggest hopping in those Wednesday Night Lives because those are definitely coming in from Beadoria. Before I don't know, before we have to like do any crazy price hikes, you know, because either we pass it on or we like have to shut things down. So I don't know. You know, maybe I'll pause on the website for a little bit. But these are so cool. These happen to just all be one shape. Oftentimes they're coin shaped, but these are all bicones. Did you get stuff there? Yeah, I understand. And then there were some big ones. We saw some big pendants. It says currently China makes about 5 billion a year on U.S. items. Here should not already here. Yeah, so things here shouldn't be affected. But they're talking about adding an additional, you know, one they were doing, they weren't gonna like put a tariff on things that were under a certain amount. And then now they're talking about it's gonna be a tariff on everything. And then they're talking about putting an additional tariff on top of the already tariff. So I don't know. I don't know. So all I know is I would buy the things as you can see them. Okay, this we could take a closer look at some of those jumbos. This one was, I don't remember seeing this one. Did I take that one out? I think I saw the Victorian ladies. I don't remember taking these out. But these are beautiful, big ones. These are, let's see. Just to give an idea of size. So we're kind of doing a recap of some of the things you could be expecting. 3 inches. Look at that. 2 by 3. So they're 2 by 3 in size for those ones. I love that you put on a big like Mr. T chain on right there. But, okay, so that was just to kind of like recap that one box. But then we got another box, okay, that I was super excited about. And that had, okay, so this was a box that I didn't realize that there was, more. There's always more. Look at those beautiful, like, boho fabric, but Easter style. But very, very spring colors. That is super fun. Yeah, so, these ones are coming in from the Philippines. Who knows how that's gonna go too. So I'm not going to, that's what I do beading for, is I bead it out. So I need to bead, to work our way through it. Right? Oh, look there. Okay, so look at this bag full of fantastic fun. Remember, we had these sawdust, so I consider this like the cloisonne of the Philippines. Okay, so they've done theirs with resin, and so you know how every country they use the resources that they have, but same idea where they've taken the wire. What happened? Are you stuck? Can I help you? Wire the design in and then fill it with whatever materials that they find are handy. Okay? Can I help you? What is it? Push back right here. Yeah. But this is a bag full of design. So if you're kind of new to checking things out while you're seeing these Bead With Me's, you put in the comments and let me know things that you like. Look at that. Are you stuck? So this is a new design. I haven't seen the butterfly. That's really cool. So you tell me what it is that you like, because I try to make these shows for you. Okay. In fact, maybe I think I might use one of these for this weekend's live show. All right, so check me out. I didn't do a kit for the Great Bead Extravaganza. I just I'm not together enough to do that. Anyway, I like to just throw you ideas and then throw you options. Saying, okay, let me give you an idea of how to use this, and now you pick out, and that's where the creativity comes from, right? This is such a pretty one. I think this is one we might have had before. How heavy are those butterflies? They're not too heavy. They're resin. I would say they're too heavy for an earring, but kind of light for a necklace. I'm trying to see where's like the hole in this. Oh, it's up top. Oh, it's this way. Isn't that pretty? So these are not decoupage, they're like a resin, so they use some sort of center base, okay, and then they do a design. This one is designed on both sides, Not all of them are designed on both sides. Those were the only, I don't know. That's the only two colors that I saw there, Betty. You know. And most of the time they're round. Hey, you know what? I forgot your, your necklace and stuff. Oh, is that what your problem was? So look, there's another pretty one. Right here. Stop that. Oh, look at that. Oh, you found some cloisonne? That's a good bag you found. She found some cloisonne. Oh, I like this one. Where's the hole in this one? Right there. Look at that big old hole, too. Might be good to use. I really like this. There's only two of those. Okay, so that was in the bag. So this is kind of like doing a box. I guess we're kind of doing a box opening of box 2. But like I said, I didn't realize it. Okay, so that's a whole line of sawdust pendants. You guys can tell me if you like those. What is that? Those big somebody jumbo beads? What are jumbo beads? I'm afraid you're gonna have to. Oh, here, Betty. This is for you, so you can see that a little bit closer. While I pull out some other things that were also in the bag. How do you guys feel about some fabric beads? Isn't that cool? I haven't seen these. We haven't gotten these before. These are really light. They're like knitted, I guess. Kind of look knitted. The sawdust pendants. I think they probably run like $10. What about these wood pieces right here? Am I auctioning the purse? I was gonna do $40 on it. $45. These wood flowers are kind of neat. Bless you. Oh, that might be another thing to use. Look at those big wood donuts. All a little different. Those all run about $5. $5 each. But oftentimes I'll do quantities, discounting on that. You want the purse, Betty? Okay. I'll give it to you for $40. Look at these shell pieces. I'll probably stick something fun in there for you. Look at those beautiful things. Now, I don't think that they have a hole in them. Let me. Look how beautiful they are on that back side. Yeah, just it has one hole right there. that's okay. Maybe that's what, you know, I'll show off how to make things with it. Alright, but look, there's like a bag full of different designs. This looks like a hurricane shape. Look at the rainbow on that.
Angels.
Yeah. Why does it look like you have muscles? This looks like a ninja star. No problem, Betty. Maybe. Kind of like ninja star shape. I don't know. I don't know. All the work and carving is like on this back side, but honestly, this is the side I would tend to use probably. How about you guys? Look at that rainbow on there. Keep others from drooling on this one. Just so you know, the plastic is still on this, but this is all rhinestoned out. And then this also had a, it's had a handle. It has this type of handle there, Betty. And then it also has, yeah, those were shell. It also had a chain. Okay, with that. All like crystallized on the front. And then all sparkled on the back. Alright, just giving you a good view of it. And you, congratulations, Betty, you have won yourself a peacock purse. Alright, I'll set that aside. Alright, so that was in the bag. And then let me show you a piece list of other things. Look at my co-host. This is what she's doing. She's working. She's testing. My QC. Crack me up. Oh my gosh. Okay, you like big beads? Okay, so these are like 14, 16 millimeters. Look at these babies. They're huge. So if you need big beads, I think these are perfect. I just want to put it out there. Perfect for spider butts. Oh man. Let's not get into that. But perfect spider butts. Big old beads. Not in your mouth, please. These ones say they're marble, painted wood, and lucite mix bead. Look at this. What's in your mouth? Take it out. Yeah, we don't want to eat that. Thank you. That's like a point. But look, it has like the old like Roman, like sea glass looking stuff. And then, get excited! There were things like this in there. Okay, a little, I like, there's a pink one too. It's loose in the box, I think. But look, we got a little bit more mother of pearl shell. But how amazing are these? Like a big old, we only have one of each color. But look at that. I've got a pink one in the box somewhere. But these are beautiful. And we know how much we love the mosaics. Okay, I know I have a pink one somewhere. And check it out. I really like these too. These are great for the like big stuff. I know, shell tusk. Alright, what do we consider these? An elbow? A thigh bone? Here's some mother of pearl thigh bones. Yeah, that's fine. Look at that great purple. Okay, so this is kind of the box opening. Those, Lisa, run 12. Those ones I just showed are $12. The big tusks are like 28, maybe. Oh, here's the pink one. So we had gotten a lot of mother of pearl, but you know, those are gone. Those are gone now. So yeah, these happen to be what we have in this. There's one pink one. Right, the elbow. That's what I'm saying. The elbow mac and cheese, like elbow macaroni. I said an R, right? Oh look, what do you guys think about these big faces? Here, there's one more. It's okay. What about these faces? Are these like famous faces? I don't know that I know these faces. Maybe you guys know these faces? That one kind of looks like Princess Di, right? But I don't know. They're like all different. What's wrong, Monica? What happened? What? Yeah, it's okay. Go chase the dogs. You guys know who those faces are? Alright, I'm gonna throw these into the mix too, just to show some stuff. Well, there's gonna be more. There's just more. I'm not gonna show it all, I guess. I got baby on the run. So it's our little announcements for the week. This, of course, this is what I was like most excited for. All right, so nobody recognizes these faces. Maybe people on the replay. Put it out there if you know. All right. So decoupage. When we say decoupage, we're looking at wood bases, and then decoupage with like a paper patterns, and then they're all drilled. Okay, so these are all beads. And look, dun 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 dun! This was what I was really excited for. We got the abalone of some. You know, I love all the colors, but all the shades of the shell. But I really, of course, have a super soft spot for abalone. These ones are big ovals. You can see the nice sizing on that being like an inch in length and like 3/4, almost as wide as it is tall. You know, I don't want to be the shape of that bead, but I like that shape. And then we got in some rounds. Now, these are limited, okay? I like that these are in shorty strands too, because I used to have these in very long strands, and the price just kept going crazy. So these are broken down, but they're big. These are beautiful 15 millimeter size beads. And I don't know if you can tell the difference, but these ones are mosaic, meaning, or I feel like a little bit more mosaic than, like, see how all of those are like squares in there versus like these are crackled. You guys see the difference? in that. All right, so I'll have 2 sizes in this, okay, but these are going to be been on Friday. I don't know. We have a lot to go through. We have a lot to go through. I'm hoping we can get through it. So I was going to do bin on Friday because I know everybody will want these abalone strings. Okay, but we'll get these on Friday.
Okay.
What'd you find, love? You found some other shell? This is a broken strand.
This.
Yeah, do you know whose face that is? That's not my face. Taking some more out. Alright. Alright, I see those requests for the abalone beads, but I'm going to be doing them on Friday, okay? But to give you an idea, I think they range, looking at like $25, $30 a strand, okay? Just to give you a heads up. But they're beautiful. Ooh, that was the edge of the chair. Scare me half to death. All right, to give you idea of size of those faces, this is how big they are. Okay, and then to give you an idea of size also, here's those beautiful abalone in the 15 millimeter. How big and beautiful those are. So they're kind of the size of our boho beads, like in my earrings, and the size of my earrings. All right, we'll carry a slightly smaller size as well. Here's that nice big oval size. Give you an idea of that. Okay. And then there was more. There's always more. But since we're like at this angle, or this view, we'll show some of those things off that are sometimes like when we see them the other direction, it's kind of like hard to imagine what that would look like on, or where are you going? Oh, goodness. There were these things in there too. Thank you. Thank you. We're all done with that. We can leave that. Look at this. There's more in this bag right here. These are necklaces that are already done for you in a resin. But look, we have these in some different colors. Like, these are super fun. What do you think, Lanakai? I think that looks good on you. Here, Lanakai. So you can wear it long, but if you're a knotter, you could certainly cut this and make it shorter. This is actually adjustable. That's a short length, and then you can wear it long. She's a pro at getting those necklaces on. All right, so this thing gets bigger. But it is adjustable. It's technically adjustable. But I would say it goes from like big to like bigger. Because even on me here, this is a big. I don't know why they made it this long. I don't know if they're all this long, or if you want to. I don't know. And here's how long it can go. Was somebody talking about some belly beads? Okay, so I'm careful with those ceramic plates, please. Those are nice. Gentle with those, please. Thank you. Thank you. How about this necklace? We could both fit in it. Looks good on her, right? All right, so, but, Okay, so I like these one. They're in the different colors, but I don't know if we talk about decoupaging or maybe painting. But I feel like these are perfect for like using for panels. You know, doing a design that could go across all of these, I think would really be neat. Or cut them up, and then you have individual pendants that you can dangle things from, or layer on with other things. Okay, so this could be like a parts and pieces. Okay, so not bad. I think it looks like these ones would go for like $10 for the whole necklace. So you're getting like, you know, a lot of components in there. Careful the edge. She's like making me nervous on the edge there. Wind chime. There you go. There you go. All right. Fantastic Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Get ready for a fantastic week and an even better weekend, okay? Because it's a great bead extravaganza. I'm super excited to get together with my beady friends. And so expect Wednesday Night Live, we're going to have crystals, gemstones, bundle deals. You know, we're going to be hitting it. It's going to be quick, lightning, flash sales. And then Friday, 8 p.m. for our preview, 9 p.m. for approximately 9 p.m. for Friday Night Live. And then Sunday, we'll be getting ready for, whoa! Hit the heart sign if you're excited for our episode on 4 p.m. on Sunday is when you can hit our spot. But it, of course, will be a beauty weekend all weekend long, starting on Friday night. All right, fantastic. Yes, there are different colors of those, Betty. I think there was like pink and green, and I don't know. She wants all these colors. You gonna wave bye? Tell them thanks for watching. Give them the bye with your colored wrist. All right, you get your bye. Okay, don't forget, Wednesday is What's on Your Wrist Wednesday. I want you guys to be posting into the Star Special Stash group. Give them a wave. Look, all those hearts. Send them hearts. She's learning heart. Yeah, you're getting better at that. All right, we got to get her in training, you know, because I could use some help. You know, like back in the day that you had kids so that they would help you on the farm, you know. So I'm in the bead barn. Help me on the farm, girlfriend. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me in my bead life. This is another episode of Bead With Me. We will see you back at it come Wednesday, and you have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, everybody. Say bye. You wave bye.